Hello, my friends. This is Dr. Ginny Barrow, and welcome to Start the Day with Ginny. This morning, I'm preparing to deliver a talk for the Pfizer Women Resource Group. And as I do, I want to share some of the little golden nuggets that I'm going to share with them tomorrow during a presentation titled Communicate Powerfully. One of the key pieces of the puzzle when you're giving a talk that allows you to engage with your audience, to get their attention, to get them to stop doing the multitasking that most people are doing while they're listening to a talk, is to engage someone right up front. And so this is something that I learned from one of my mentors, Pete Vargas, for example, where there is a format to a talk that can become extremely engaging. And the three pieces that I'm going to share with you in this 5 minutes is there's the head, there's the heart, and there's the hands. So let me explain what I mean by that. And we'll start with the heart. When you start your talk, craft a 2 to 3 minute compelling heart story, something that connects your audience to the context of the talk that you're going to give, to the topic, to you, to the location, either geographic location where you are giving your talk, something that will connect you, create a common ground between your audience and you. I'll give an example. Whenever I start any of my talks, if you've ever heard me speak, I'm sure you can attest to this. I always share my story of origin, and I share it in a way that is relevant to the topic that I'm discussing. So for example, I always share that today I am a transformational speaker, leadership coach, career strategist, #1 best-selling author. But when I came to this country, I was an immigrant back in 1983. And where I come from is I was born and raised in a small village near Haiti and came to the United States when I was a freshman in high school. And then from there, I continue my story to create and involve components of that story that relate to the topic that I'm going to address today, whether it's to be a woman in business or Latina in business or an immigrant who landed in a new country without the language, without friends, without knowing the culture. And then my story perhaps of resilience and how I overcame the challenges that I faced. That is a heartwarming story that I share with my audiences. Once you engage them through your heart and you create that string between the two of you, the next step is to connect to their head. So people want to know, why should I listen to you? What is it that you know that I should listen to? And so that's the main content of your talk, especially if you're giving a presentation at work. What are the facts that you're demonstrating? What do you want people to walk away with? What is it that you want them to do? All of those are pieces of the main content, and that is the meat, that is the main meal of your talk. And the last part is a call to action, meaning what do you want people to do? And that's the hands. So we have the heart, which is the heartwarming story. Then we go to the head, which is the actual content. Then we go to the call to action. What do you want people to do after they listen to your presentation? And then the close is, again, going back to the heart. Another heartwarming story for 1 or 2 minutes that will compel the audience to take action, to remember you, but most importantly, to take action on whatever the topic that you were sharing is. So what is required for all these pieces to work? The heart, the head, and the hands. What is required is vulnerability and authenticity. I can't get up and share with the audience stories of somebody else or something that you could, but I'm saying they won't be as effective as if you share your own stories. If you're talking about vulnerability or resilience or being a powerful communicator, perhaps you want to share your struggle of when you didn't communicate well, such as when I came to this country where I didn't even know what the word jump meant. And my teacher had to jump across the front of the classroom to show me what jump meant. Or later on in life, when I struggled starting my business and launching a new business because I knew nothing about running a business, and how I was able to seek mentors who helped me and taught me what they already knew. Those are authentic stories that I don't have to make up. And by the way, every time I share the story, it sounds similar because it's true. I'm not making it up. And that's what's most important about telling a story, and also about engaging your audience in an authentic way that is also vulnerable and that gets you the results that you want, which is to truly leave your audience inspired and for them to be ready to take action. So this is your 5 minutes of Start the Day with Ginny. I hope these videos are helpful, and if they are, give me some love and share in the, just let me know if this is resonating with you. I would love to hear from you. You can always find me at callwithginny.com. Live with purpose, live with joy.